बिग बुल राकेश झुंझुनवाला का आज सुबह निधन हो गया। राकेश झुंझुनवाला
निधन हो गया है। लंबे वक्त से वो बीमार चल रहे थे। सुबह उनको मुंबई के ब्रीच कैंडी अस्पताल लाया गया।
Coming in, unfortunate news, Rakesh Jhunjunwala no more, dies at the age of 62.
Stock market investor Rakesh Jhunjunwala passes away. Rakesh Jhunjunwala, an investor with a Midas touch. His background: Rakesh Jhunjunwala was an Indian billionaire business magnate, stock trader, chartered accountant and investor, often referred to as the investor with a Midas touch in India's Warren Buffett. According to Forbes' rich list, Jhunjunwala is the 36th richest man in the country, where he had an estimated net worth of $5.5 billion as of July 2022. He is the chairman of Hungama Media, an Aptech, and sits on the board of directors of firms such as Viceroy Hotels, Concord Biotech, Pravog India and Geojit Financial Services. He was popularly referred to as the Big Bull of India and the King of Bull Market, and was widely known for his stock market predictions and bullish outlooks. Jhunjunwala grew up in a Rajasthani family in Bombay, where his father worked as a commissioner of income tax. His surname indicates that his ancestors belonged to Jhunjhunu in Rajasthan. He graduated from Sydenham College and thereafter enrolled at the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. His career: Jhunjunwala's interest in stock markets arose when he observed his father discussing the markets with his friends. While his father guided him on the markets, quoting his father, Jhunjunwala said his father told him to read newspapers regularly, as it was the news that made stock market fluctuate. He never gave him money to invest and forbade him from asking friends for money. Jhunjunwala was a risk-taker right from the start. He borrowed money from his brother's clients and promised to return the capital with higher returns compared with bank fixed deposits. He earned his first big profit in 1986 when he bought 5,000 shares of Tata Tea at 43 rupees and the stock rose to 143 rupees within 3 months. He earned over 3 times profit. In 3 years he earned 25 lakh. As of 2021, his biggest investment was in Titan Company, which is worth 7,294 rupees and 80 cents crore, with the worth of the overall shares at a staggering 11,000 rupees cr high. Over the years, Jhunjunwala successfully invested in Titan, CRISIL, Sesagoa, Praj Industries, Aurobindo Pharma and NCC. After the 2008 global recession, his stock prices fell by 30%, but he eventually recovered from the loss by 2012. Jhunjunwalas Investments. Jhunjunwala runs a privately owned stock trading firm called Rare Enterprises. He has invested in Titan, CRISIL, Aurobindo Pharma, Praj Industries, NCC, Aptech Limited, Ion Exchange, MCX, Forties Healthcare, Lupin, VIP Industries, Geojit Financial Services, Rallies India, Jubilant Life Sciences, etc. Akasa Air is an Indian airline co-founded by Rakesh Jhunjunwala and former Jet Airways CEO Vinay Dubey. The airline currently has 2 aircraft with additional order for 70 more aircraft and flies to 3 cities as of the 9th of August 2022. In 2013, Jhunjunwala bought 6 of the 12 units of Ridgeway Apartments at Malabar Hill from Standard Chartered Bank for 176 rupees crore. Later in 2017 he bought the other 6 apartments in the building from HSBC Bank for 195 rupees crore. In 2021 he commenced the construction of his new 70,000 square feet 13-story home after the demolition of the old building. His rivalry with Harshad Mehta. In popular culture, R. Warren Buffett had a good deal of rivalry with another famous personality in the Dowell Street, namely the popular stockbroker Harshad Mehta. Rakesh Jhunjunwala, the bull who was once a bear. Yes, you got that right. Rakesh Jhunjunwala was known for his unwavering optimism on Indian stock markets. The big bull backed the India growth story and never shied away from letting it be known. However, the ace investor made a mammoth wealth early in his investing journey by shorting the market rather than going long. Rakesh Jhunjunwala started his stock market journey with merely 5,000 rupees in 1985. His net worth now stands at over 40,000 rupees crore or $5.8 billion. His journey on Dowell Street saw him navigate the Harshad Mehta scam, the turbulence of 1991, and even the global financial crisis. The investor community describes Rakesh Jhunjunwala as full of life and an optimistic investor who knew well when to cut losses. In an earlier investing community event, Rakesh Jhunjunwala is seen claiming that he made the largest amount of money in his life by short-selling stocks. I made the most money in life by selling shares. In those years of market depression I made at least 30 to 35 crore rupee. the big bull says in the undated video.
सबसे बड़ा पैसा कमाया शेयर बेच के बोले मैंने वो जमाने में एटलीस्ट मंदी में 30-35 करोड़ रुपया कमाया होगा.
Rakesh Jhunjunwala was referring to the time when Harshad Mehta was prominent on Dalal Street. He added that he sold stocks during the period because he knew it was fraud money. This line shows his competition with Harshad. Rakesh Jhunjunwala had often asked investors to stick with the market reality and not follow anyone without their own due diligence. In this video too he is seen reiterating that view. Valuation was unbelievable. State Bank of India's closed-ended fund had a NAV of Rs 52. The listed price was 160 rupees, and after we short the same it went up to 240 rupees the next day. Jhunjunwala explained.
बेच के because we knew it was fraud money. और पहले बेचा फिर काटा because you know इतना पैसा है और valuation was unbelievable. मतलब आप समझिए कि स्टेट बैंक ऑफ इंडिया की NAV ओपन क्लोज एंडेड फंड लिस्टेड 52 रुपया, लिस्टेड प्राइस 160, हमने शॉर्ट मार दिया नेक्स्ट डे बहुत 240.
The way Rakesh Jhunjunwala tackled the stock markets then was by selling stocks close to the value of his portfolio, and if his short positions grew, he would sell his stock from his portfolio to cover the losses. We have to see the market with reality, and don't have to join every party. Markets ultimately go on reality, he said. Cause of his death. On the 14th of August 2022, Rakesh felt some uneasiness in his health, due to which he was rushed to Breach Candy Hospital in Mumbai. He died at around 6:30 am later that morning. Doctors reported that he also suffered from kidney-related problem and acute multiple organ failure. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi shared his condolences stating, Rakesh Jhunjunwala was indomitable, full of life, witty and insightful. He leaves behind an indelible contribution to the financial world. He was also very passionate about India's progress. His passing away is saddening. Although Rakesh Jhunjunwala was called the Big Bull of Dalal Street or even the Warren Buffett of India, he had often said he preferred just to be called Rakesh Jhunjunwala. The investor was seen as an energetic, visionary, an unyielding Indian optimist who had often talked about his love for Jeffrey's Bar in Mumbai. The investing community will remember him for his trading and investment strategy that encouraged many to believe in the India story and taught many important lessons to investors. A bull or maybe a bear, but Rakesh Jhunjunwala will always be remembered as the doyen of Dalal Street. Jhunjunwala left behind his everlasting legacy, virtue of his skillful vision and a career of excellent thrive through the Indian stock market, to be today known as what he was. So that was it. You know what were the investments of Mr. Rakesh Jhunjunwala, his career, his background, and most importantly, cause for his death. If you love Jhunjunwala, share this video to others and most importantly, subscribe Komal Berry for more such content. Thank you.